Well, let's move on to the Premier League, man. Let's talk relegation in the Premier League. Let's talk about Luton Everton. They played recently. Luton, Everton drew 1-1. I think Luton are doomed, man.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing is, I mean, we're going to cover it here in a second, but Nottingham Forest beating Sheffield United, getting 3 points above them, Luton just drawing to go level with them at that point. Yeah. And then, there's been a lot of controversy about the Everton penalty. I'm just going to say it right now. Mangy literally picks up Braithwaite and carries him. So it's a penalty. Like, I saw his leg dangle.
You go here.
Yeah. Yeah. When his leg went up in the air and
he
went
literally
like
just went limp. It's like, carry me, daddy.
And then he went to a different spot. I'm like, that's a penalty. I don't care what anyone says. So I feel bad for Luton. I love them. I mean, Loney, Albert Sambi Lakonga in this match was fantastic.
Ross Barkley has been fantastic
all
season for
them. He's got a rejuvenation of his career. So, yeah, Luton, I'm sorry, you're all but relegated after this one. It takes a miracle for you to make it. You got to win both your games and or draw one, win one, and Nottingham Forest got to lose both. So,
yeah, and the tough part is they play West Ham and Fulham. So maybe against Fulham,
West Ham is still flirting. I'm going to say that flirting with European competition. So
they might really have nothing to play for. Maybe
Fulham's got nothing. So, but they've been really good. So I think they win that.
Well, let's get to the team below them, Burnley. They are relegated, man. I mean, they lost to Newcastle 1-4. They battered them, Newcastle. I mean,
yeah, Newcastle looked like the team we thought they were going to be all season.
That's finally,
yeah.
I mean, Newcastle, they're in 6th. Probably going to finish there, if I'm being honest, 6th.
Yeah, I mean, mathematically, they still can finish above Tottenham. They have 3 games left. They're 4 points behind Tottenham. Do I think they're going to pass them? I don't know with the way Tottenham's playing right now. So
they play Brighton, Man United, and Brentford, and Tottenham. So they have 4 games left.
It says 3.
Oh, 3. Sorry, Brighton, Man United, Newcastle, or Brentford.
There you go. So yeah, and then Tottenham plays City, and I don't know who else. It doesn't really matter. They're just awful right now. So we'll see. I think they're going to get European competition either way. We'll see if it's Europa League or the Conference League.
And the other 2 teams in that relegation battle, Nottingham Forest, Sheffield. Forest just spanked Sheffield. Forest sitting pretty.
Down the drain fast. Yeah.
Forest sitting pretty. Yeah.
I want to shout out because you said, remember a couple weeks ago, maybe more than that, when I asked you, when Arsenal beat Sheffield United 6-0, if they would concede 100 goals or more for till the end of the season, and you said no. They've officially conceded 100 goals this season with 2 games left for them.
About to concede the most goals ever. About to make
top 5 history, and that's like 42 games, not 38. So, just saying.
Yeah, you're not wrong. They are, if they concede any more goals, about to beat the record.
Right. Okay, let's get into the title race because we go from one end of the table to the other. Arsenal battered Bournemouth. They fortified the title credentials, beating them 3-0. Not without controversy, as it seems like that's all I'm talking about today. Ryan Christie. Let's talk about him first. Did he deserve a red card on his tackle on Bukayo Saka?
Dirty tackle, at least deserved a foul, because the foul was not given. Deserved a yellow card.
Yeah.
But I don't think a red card, because I don't think he endangered Saka. It was a nasty tackle, don't get me wrong. But Saka's leg was up. They were both challenging for a ball. So I don't think it was a red.
I agree. He should have definitely had a yellow card and probably 8 or 9 other chances where he should have got a yellow card and somehow didn't get one until the 87th minute of this match. I don't understand it. That's a lot of controversy there. Okay, second, the penalty decision. Was it a foul?
I don't like it, if I'm being honest. Havertz dragging his leg. I don't like it.
For me,
why not just stay on your feet, man? Why not just stay on your feet?
I understand that. For me, it's whatever gets called on the field is going to stand, right? If it doesn't get
It is.
given, people
Yeah,
are
in
like, yeah,
today's
whatever. If it
age,
gets
that
given,
is
people are
what's
like,
gonna
yeah,
happen.
whatever. Because the goalie comes out and makes a challenge on him, whether he pulls back or not. So Kai Havertz is like, yeah, come make a challenge on me, bro.
But at the same time, who runs like that, dragging their foot?
Yeah, I mean, he made an attempt to make sure he fell down. I'm gonna say that out loud.
Kind of reminded me
Yes.
of that Harvey Elliott
Yeah,
penalty against Liverpool.
I agree. And then should Bournemouth have been awarded a goal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I do think
That
so.
one that one's
The
fifty
ref bailed him
fifty.
out.
Yeah, he did. It definitely for once seemed like the ref was on Arsenal's side in this match. But again, Ryan Christie should have been booked at least 3 times before the 87th minute. And then I want to talk about the disallowed goal. Not the Bournemouth one, but the Arsenal one. How good was Gabriel's strike on that goal? That was ultimately offsides.
Oh yeah, he was offside.
Yeah, it was
Fantastic
so good.
strike though.
It was so good
Fantastic
from the
strike.
back. All right, let's get into Man City, my friend. Fucking
The
Erling
juggernaut.
Brute Holland,
Brute Helen
second of his name, first of his name,
scored
whatever
of
you want to call it,
goals.
scorer of goals, scores
Oh my
4,
god.
comes back with a vengeance, my
So
friend.
I'll be straight honest with you, man. I watched the first half of this game and said, "Fuck this shit," and turned it off.
As
I
soon
switched to
as
something else.
City got the penalty for the first one, I said, fuck it, I turned it off. So, did both penalty kicks, should they both have been awarded?
First one, no. Second one, yes.
I agree also. I still think City would have won this game by a
Oh,
lot, and I think
100%.
they were due it. So, yeah,
Holland's that one he scored from outside the box, his fourth goal. That was sick.
that was sick.
Sick goal.
Any way to describe this other than a mauling,
No.
or any hope for Fulham this weekend?
No.
City have won their last 15 against Fulham, by the way. Yeah. How
I
about
hope
this?
I hope they
City
can
has
draw
been
points.
they've been starting to catch Arsenal on goal difference. Is that what it's going to come down to?
Yep.
And you just said I hope so. So
Probably. I mean, no, because I hope City draw a game at least. But I don't see them losing, man. It just fucking sucks
it
as
does.
an Arsenal fan. All right. Let's talk about banter clubs, man, because there's a few. We got Chelsea, we got Tottenham, we got Man United. I mean, so much to talk about with so little time. So let's get into it. Chelsea, I mean, they spanked West Ham. They beat Spurs recently. I mean, I'm going to say it. I am going to say it. Chelsea, outside that Arsenal game, have been in good form this year.
Calendar year.
This since 2024.
Yes. Yeah, I will agree with that, man. And they're playing good, except for when Cole Palmer doesn't play, which is that Arsenal game.
Which is that Arsenal game. Their last loss before that was February. So I mean, some months,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I mean, they've been
they're
playing good.
seventh. They're
Couple
seventh,
shutouts in a row. Yeah, 7th. 2 points behind Newcastle. I mean, they got 3 games left, as does all the teams around them.
winnable
Potentially,
games for them. Forest,
again,
Brighton, Bournemouth.
yeah, again, they could finish in a European spot. Could.
Could. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll hope for Pochettino there with this young
I mean, we
squad.
both said they were going to be 4th, so they're making us look better and better every time they
Thank
win.
God, man, because that was a terrible fucking
Yeah, I
guess.
was worried. I was worried.
So kind of a bit of surprise result that we want to mention was when Brighton beat Villa 1-0, hurting kind of Villa's top 4 chances slightly.
Yeah,
But
because I
also
mean,
Brighton, dude. More so Brighton. They fucking needed that win. They are hurting for points.
I think it was their first win since March, if I'm not mistaken.
It's only May. That's cool.
Yeah, no big deal. Good for them. They needed that before they, inevitably, if they didn't win that match, they would have been down towards like 13th, 14th. So, yeah, I good win for them. Terrible loss for Villa, right when they only need 2 points to secure a Champions League spot and
I
playing
mean,
Liverpool this weekend. So,
you're not wrong, but we also know, or at least we think with much certainty, that they'll finish in a Champions League spot. Do you think I'm gonna get your crystal ball out? Get your crystal ball out. Yeah. So for next season, it looks like they'll be in Champions League. Do you think we'll see a regression with them like we did in Newcastle this year?
I'm going to go with no because they're going to have a bunch more money to spend. And I think they will spend it.
I'm going to say yes, that we will see that slight regression due to the competitiveness of the Champions League versus the Premier League.
Yeah. I mean, if you were going to ask me, do I think they're going to make it out of the group stage? I would say probably not. Which is why I say I don't think we'll see much of a regression. But
Okay.
that's the only reason why.
Well, let's get to the big team here that's been making news, and that is Manchester United. We love talking about them. Manchester United, it's your buddy Corey's favorite team. He's a diehard Man United fan. Let's talk about them because they just lost 4-0 to Crystal Palace at Selhurst
Yeah.
Park.
This United team is a team of firsts. The first United team to ever lose 13 games in the Premier League. First United team to ever have a negative goal. What's it? Goal
Difference?
differential.
Goal difference?
Yeah.
Yep, they're negative.
First United team to ever lose twice to Crystal Palace in the same season. The worst placement of a United team in Premier League history. The most goals allowed since like the 1970s. I mean, I keep going,
Keep
but
going. I'm
this is
loving
too
it.
easy.
I
It's
got
too
another
easy,
little
man.
sip here left.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Like
man.
people are saying Eric Ten Hag, man, he's been awful. I mean, he's done a lot of things for the first time ever. So I feel like he's done a really good job and he should probably stay as a United coach. I'm just saying.
But I mean, at this point, obviously Ten Hag's leaving. Like, can we agree to that at least? Like, Ten Hag's probably leaving.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Who do they
agree, but
get,
I
man?
don't. Okay, so I'm gonna say this now, so that way it's on the record, so you can't be like you didn't say that. I
Okay,
think they're not gonna fire him. I think Bayern Munich will hire him.
Ten Hag,
Yeah,
and then
watch.
Tuchel's gonna go to Man United, huh?
I don't know about that because Gareth Southgate apparently is the favorite, but I think that Bayern Munich are gonna try to sign him, and Manchester United will say you can have him for free. We don't care.
I don't know, man. Man United, they're in
It's going to be
trouble.
a
They're in
terrible
eighth.
decision for Bayern, and Manchester United will be the happiest people on the block. Easy.
Yeah. Well, let's look at Crystal Palace, who spanked them here, and Glasner, man, with his very
Three
attacking style
3 months
football.
in charge, man. This man is revolutionized.
We made our manager list, and we both put him pretty low, like either bottom 4 or 5.
I think I put him like fourth from bottom, and you put him like second from bottom, right
He's
above
got to
Vincent
be.
Company.
He's got to go up now, right?
Oh yeah, he's got to be. I would say jump 5-6 spots the way that they're playing right now. But it also comes down to Michael Elise is healthy,
And
Brici
a
Eze is healthy, and
he's giving him freedom, man.
yeah, I just Mateta, that's the guy I was thinking of. He's healthy, and ever since he's tucked his shirt in, he's been on fire. So
He's always tucked his shirt in, but he's finally fucking making it work, man. I will say
yeah,
that.
I
Like
mean
him,
against
him and
United, they made
Edward
him
have
look.
always been switching back and forth. Who's starting for Crystal Palace? I don't know, Mateta or Edward. Mateta has finally gone on a run, done the business, and is playing fantastic.
United made him look like prime Ronaldo.
Oh, dude, he
They
cooked
R9
Johnny Evans over there.
cook
That
and
center back.
Casemiro. Speaking of Casemiro, how about Michael Elise cooking Casemiro twice?
Which time, dude? Like you said,
Both, both
Casemiro
times.
looked like a fucking fish out of water,
Yeah,
dude. He does
playing
not
center
play
back.
center back.
He does not. Not.
Cooked him for
Uh,
that first goal, that's for sure. Just like, hey, here's a little shimmy sham.
but the
You
worst part
blinded.
of that whole first goal was not Casemiro getting shimmy shammed. It was the fact that no one challenged Olise for like 10 yards. And then he almost missed. Like he didn't know whether to shoot or not. And he's like, oh, no one's going to challenge me. I guess I'll roll the ball in the back of the net.
Dallo and Johnny Evans were looking at each other like, you get him. No, you get him.
Yeah. Yeah. Palace made United look old, man. Old.
I got to say, though, so we've talked about best players, best young player, best manager. For me, the worst signing of the season, dude, it's got to be Mason Mount.
Is that a discussion or a statement?
It's my
I feel
statement.
like it should be a statement for everybody because
It's
it's
my
the worst
statement.
signing. They have set a record because they now have the worst signing of the season 2 straight seasons in Anthony and Mason Mount. So
the guy just, I mean, Bruno was out injured, wasn't playing. Mason Mount comes in. Couldn't tell you he was playing, man. Honestly, like the only player on Man United who looked like they gave a damn was Hoyland and Garnacho.
yeah, and then Ten Hag subs off Garnacho. What, 60 minutes in? It made no sense to me, but whatever. It just sums up that whole squad at this point. I mean, let's be real. This United squad, with or without Ten Hag, is probably a mid-table side.
Yeah.
I mean, barring Sheffield United and maybe Spurs right now, are they the worst team in the Premier League? Right now,
Sheffield, yeah, Sheffield. Maybe
and
Bright.
Spurs.
I could throw Brighton in there.
I
Tottenham,
mean,
but
in
yeah,
their last 5 games, only Sheffield United has a worse record,
that's
and
bad.
Tottenham's won 1 out of their. They've lost 4 in a row. So
Tottenham had
yeah,
a terrible schedule, but yeah, Man United, dude, they've been absolute garbage recently. I mean, do they stand a chance against Arsenal? Or I mean, that's been a bugaboo stadium for Arsenal.
I know Arsenal have won 1 in the last 16 at Old Trafford. I will say last season they got robbed.
Robbed.
Robbed. That goal that
Odegaard, yeah,
Odegaard.
the
Yeah.
foul,
Anyways,
yeah,
well,
I
that's
remember.
last season.
We
I think Manchester United will set a new club record for goals conceded this season, and Arsenal are going to destroy them with the amount of space they have between their midfield and their defense. And not only that, but if Casemiro is still playing defense, yeah, I just leave that there. Percentage chance, I'm going to go with United maybe 2 and Arsenal 98.
Oh, big win for Arsenal then coming this weekend.
Yeah,
You heard it
yeah.
here at Brews and
But
Banter FC.
I got
Don't
one
forget
for
to
you.
buy your merch at Redbubble. Stickers, whatever you want, shirts, tank tops, hats, whatever you want.
Yeah. But we might come out with some laughable United stuff here soon because, I mean, is there anything
It's getting
better?
laughable.
Is there anything better right now than watching Man United suck? And just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to check us out. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and like and subscribe here on YouTube. But someone picked them to finish 8th place this season. Just saying.
That guy.
So
The
until
ginger
next
one.
time, my friends, how low is Man United going to go?
Let us know.
Until next time, we love you. Cheers.
As always, cheers. Today's episode is brought to you by Acorn Hills Clothing Company. Sustainable clothing, biodegradable packaging, tree planted for every purchase, and a percentage of their sales donated to charities.
Yeah, and that's not even the best part. They give you these plantable clothing tags with every purchase. Pretty much greatest idea ever.
That
You
is
scan
awesome.
the QR code right here for planting instructions. So make sure you go to www.acornhillsco.com and use Brews15. That is BREWS15 at checkout for 15% off and have your tree planted today.
Yes, don't forget to use our code Brews15 at checkout for 15% off. This is one you don't want to miss, guys.